I cannot believe that Pet Sim 99 has been out for already 1 year. Also, while watching that cutscene, I can't help to notice, but they didn't include the Millionaire World and the Rave Tile event in the cutscene, so like they don't really remember all the updates they made to their game. But anyway, today we'll be ranking all 36 Pet Sim 99 updates, starting with just update 1 right here and ending with the most recent one, the anniversary update. So without further ado, let's talk about our tiers here. S tier, I think, is one of the best updates in Pet Sim 99, and there won't really be that many in S tier because there haven't been that many amazing updates in Pet Sim 99. But A tier is like, it's a pretty good update. I had fun playing it. B tier is like, it's a good update. I'm not sure if I'd play it every day, but it's still a good update. C tier is like the perfect mid tier. It's a mid update. D tier is like, I wouldn't be complaining if it wasn't in the game. And F tier is like, it's the worst update ever. I never played it. But without further ado, here we have update 1. And update 1 here, we literally just got 8 new areas and 31 new pets and 11 eggs and like 2 new ranks and some new upgrades, more shiny relics, and a garden minigame that literally no one uses anymore. Some seeds, yeah, this is just the garden. We got some more vending machines. We got the charm stone item, which really, again, no one really uses anymore. But we also got the huge party, and the huge party is before every update. Claim banners, lore master, auctions. Not really anything game breaking. So that is why I'm going to put this update in C tier. It was a mid update. But next we have the Christmas updates part 1. Now this update, we got 5 new areas, some 5 new Christmassy areas, and we got some new pets, and we also got 17 exclusive Christmas pets from Christmas presents. Now there was no Christmas World in this update like the ones in Pet Sim X, but I think that can be credited to the game came out 2 weeks ago. Maybe the developers didn't have time to push out a massive Christmas event, because all we got were 3 new, huge and Titanic pets. The Jolly Narwhal, that was cool. It was hatched from the Titanic Christmas present. Same with the Silver Dragon here, that could also be hatched from the Titanic Christmas present. And then the Present Cat, which could be received from the brand new clan battle. This was the first clan battle. I don't know if this should count towards or against the Christmas update score, because while clan battles were fun for like the first 2, they soon began to go very downhill with bots and macros and all that nitty gritty that I don't really want to get into. And there were some like holiday decorations and some exclusive holiday items. So it is better than the first update. I think I'm actually going to put this update in B tier right here, because it was a decent Christmas event for the game only coming out 2 weeks ago. But next we have the Christmas update part 2, and we actually got some areas that are actually Christmas areas. The first part, the areas weren't really Christmas at all. But we got Ice Sculpture, Snowman Town, Ice Castle, and Port Express. But again, we got some new pets, no new Christmas pets from the Christmas presents though. And we got some new items, some tier 6 enchants and tier 7 potions. We also got the Christmas Day gift, which I was hyped for, only to find out that it was a medium Christmas present, which was like the 2nd tier. But we also have the sleigh event. Now again, this was from Pet Sim X 2022 Christmas event, so nothing new here. We also got more hidden presents. We also got the advent calendar, which you got a new gift every day leading up to Christmas, and then on the final day you would get the Rudolph hoverboard, which is pretty cool. And we also got Diamond Party, which again was in Pet Sim X, so nothing new there. We got some more diamond packs. We got the mailbox, some more vending machines, and the Christmas exclusive egg, which you could get the Silver Dragon from there besides the Titanic Christmas presents. So a little bit pay to win, but all in all, I think this is better than the first Christmas event. And we also got a super holiday pack, more pay to win. But yeah, this is better than the first Christmas event. So, but it's not quite there, so it's not quite to A tier, so I think we'll just put it just above it in B tier. Now the next update is the New Year's update. And we also got some 7 new areas, some new pets, new eggs, new active huges, which are pretty cool. We got a new boss chest, new ranks, new upgrades, and shiny relics, superior rarity, tier 7 enchants, tier 8 potions. We also got a new clan battle. And we also got the trading terminal, which again was from Max, so nothing new there. This update also came with an important announcement regarding the update schedule. So they announced that they would no longer be updating weekly. Personally, provides enough time to execute awesome updates. So going forward, they said that updates will not be a fixed schedule, and they'll update based on like when the update is ready. So the next couple updates, we'll see that there are tons of new stuff in them. Now, obviously, they didn't stick with this schedule because now they're doing like mini Void World updates. So I mean, this really didn't have that much truth to it. But all in all, New Year's update, not really that much stuff in it, so I think I'm going to put it in C tier next to Update 1, although it was better than Update 1, so put it above it in C tier. And the next update is the first massive update, the Heaven update. So this was a massive one. We got Rebirth 3, some new rewards, 25 new areas, 60 new pets, 25 new eggs, new achievements, new free rewards, and another clan battle. We also got pets charms, new enchants, new items, new minigames like the fishing and digging minigame, and we also got secret rooms in the secret key. And we also got the secret scavenger hunt, which is still going on. I honestly think they forgot about. But we also got some new machines, some new mechanics, and also the pay to win. We got the emoji egg, the Super Drops Game Pass, the Daycare Game Pass buff. So all in all, pretty big update. I'm not gonna put it in A tier because like once you got to the end, that was kind of it. Like you didn't really do anything else. So I think I'm gonna put it near the top of B tier after the Christmas event. The next update is the Tech World update. So this was another big update. The only downside, it came a month after the previous update, so you had to wait a while for this update, but it delivered. We got 25 new areas. We got Tech World. We got an easy huge, kind of like the huge Hell Rock. We got Rebirth 4. We got a whole new world. We got 54 new pets, 25 new eggs, new boss chests, new currency, new ranks, new upgrades, new achievements, new free rewards. We got a new clan battle, and this is where clan battles kind of started going downhill. We got brand new active huges. We got a new huge machine egg, but again, kind of something in Max, so it wasn't that cool. But we finally got ultimates in the game, and we also got mastery, but again, something in Max, so it wasn't that cool. But we got the supercomputer, some new items as well. But we also got another huge event, the huge shopping computer, limited to 1 million. I ended up getting 7 of them because I hatched like literally the entire event. So it was a pretty easy huge. And that is why I think I'm going to put this update in A tier. It was a pretty good update. Once you got to the end, there was still some stuff to do like mastery and leveling up ultimates and just hatching 24/7 for that huge shopping computer. So that is why I'm going to put that in A tier. So the next update is the electric update. We got the St. Patrick's Day event, which was kind of buggy during the first couple days of the update, and like it wasn't that cool. Like it was just like the St. Patrick's Day event in Max. But we also got Rebirth 5 with 25 new Tech World areas. And we got new pets, new eggs, new boss chest, some new huge pets, secret pets. And we also got area quests and the active huge egg. And some fruits, some better rewards, and new masteries. So I mean, all in all, pretty mid update, not gonna lie. So, but it was better than these two updates right here. So I think I'm going to put it wasn't as good, as you know, it was better than the Heaven update, because there was still some stuff to do, like all the area quests. So, and the next update is more areas of Tech World. It was the Nightmare update. We got Rebirth 6 with some charged and golden eggs. We got 25 new areas, some new pets, new huge pets. We got some new items. We got XP potions. We got high bags, which were again in Max, so really not that new. But we got new tier potions, new tier enchants. We got the global event gift. We got the giant exclusive egg event, which I've yet to come across in the actual game. where you could break a giant exclusive egg and it would give you a free exclusive egg. But we got a new ultimate, we got new masteries, we got new machines, and we got a new treasure hideout minigame, which you go into, break breakables, and there's a chance for a huge electric cat. And we also got the second edition of the Forever Pack. I forgot to talk about this last update. But the Forever Pack, when it first came out, there were some pretty good deals. You got, again, if you can see your 4 exclusive eggs at 800 Robux, that is a 200% value on that. So, and you also got the sketch egg. But I think I'm going to put this update also in B tier, behind the Heaven update this time, because again, there wasn't that much stuff to do after you made it to the end. But we're coming up to the last update that actually took a while to come out, the glitched update. And right up top here, we can see they brought back weekly updates. Each week will bring something new. And we also got a big performance buff, which was really cool. But we also got Rebirth 7. 25 new areas, and this marked the end of Tech World. As you can see here, new clan battle. But we also got the glitch event. You can combine glitched cores for gifts, which drop limited time items, including the huge 404 demons. So this actually gave you something to grind for this event. That is something new. I think I'm going to put the glitch updates just behind the Tech World update, because actually no, because of weekly updates, I'm putting it in front of the Tech World update. It is at the top of A tier. And a week later, we got the Backrooms event. You could explore rooms. There were all types of crazy rooms. You could break breakables to get Backrooms coins, and you could explore the Backrooms to find eggs with different times, huge chances, going up to 100 times. But the 100 times chance egg was locked behind a locked backroom room, which you needed a Backrooms key to find. And there's also a Backrooms pack featuring some enchants, the huge blue cat, and the huge plague dragon, which was a pay-to-win way to get the free-to-play huge, which you could get from the Backrooms egg. So, I mean, not that good. Again, it's a smaller update because they only had a week to make it, or probably just a little bit longer. It still was a pretty good event though, so I think I'm going to put this ahead of Tech World, behind the glitched update for the Backroom. But the next event, things started going downhill fast with the Deep Backrooms event, which is basically the exact same thing. It just looks scarier. And there was new eggs and new pets, and a new huge pet, the huge purple cat, and the huge night terror cat, as well as the secret boss fight, but I'm still doubting that it ever existed because I never found it. But you could also get the night terror cat from the Backrooms pack, which was another pay-to-win way to get a free-to-play huge, so players did not really like that. But because it was the exact same thing, I think I'm going to put it in D tier, because this was not a very good event, if you ask me. It probably would have been higher, honestly, if it came a couple months after the original Backrooms event. The next update introduced the Void World with Rebirth 8, featuring Superior Mini Chest, Black Hole, and a bunch of mid stuff. But we also got the Prison World in the Void World, and this world only had 5 new areas, just like the Void Worlds in Pet Sim X. And we also got 9 new pets, some more huge pets, some prison eggs, prison cells, which were pretty cool. What would happen is you would open a prison cell with the prison key, and you would get a chance to open a prison chest to get a huge prison cat. And again, the Void World with a Void chest and key, the global events, clan events. So this was a pretty fire update. However, I don't think it was as good as the Tech World. So I'm going to put this update at the top of B tier. You know what? I think I'm being a bit too lenient with these tiers here. So I'm going to move the Deep Backrooms tier down to F. I'm going to move Update 1 and the New Year's event down to D. And let's see. I think I'm going to move this one down to C. The Heaven update down to C. And the 2 Christmas events down to C as well. The Prison update was still a pretty good update, and the Electric update was still a pretty good update. So I'm leaving those at B. And I think I'm going to move the Glitch update and the Tech World update down to B as well. Because, you know, I mean, the after a bit of thought, I wrote the Backrooms update was better than the Tech World and the Good vs. Evil event. And because I looked at the remaining updates, and some of these are pretty good updates, not as good as S, but like they could be an A, but they're still much better than the Tech World and the glitched update were. So that's why I decided to do that. But the next update is the police update. This was a kind of another mid update. All the update really was the police HQ, which is like a room in the prison world, which is basically like the police station, but you got an egg and a boss chest, which the community had been wanting, and they did give it to us. So that is a W for big games. But yeah, police pets, huge pets. We did get the bank heist minigame though, which was kind of cool, and we got the cops vs. robbers pack, which is more pay to win and another exclusive egg. So all in all, this update, not really, kind of mid. I'm going to put it at the top of, let's see. No, I'm going to put it at the bottom of B right there. But the next update I thought was one of the better updates. We got Obby World. This was kind of like the Summer World, which not really a Summer World because like it's still there. We got the Obby World. Just look at that. That world looks amazing. We got a whole bunch of obbies for you to jump up and hatch eggs and do all that cool stuff. We got the summer event. We got summer gifts. We got the seashell machine. We got 2 mini games in this world. We got the Tiki Egg Hunt, which you could more like increase chance eggs that you were to hunt for, which is kind of cool. And then the jungle boss fight happened every 4 hours. It wasn't like tough or anything to break, but it did take a while and it was kind of fun to do. So I liked that. And obviously for the exclusive, we got the summer pack. But I'm going to put this update at the top of A tier. It was better than the Backrooms event, but not quite S level update. But for the next update, we have the Hacker World. We got another new Void World, Hacker World, with 11 new pets, some more huge pets. Limited time hacker chest, which you could open to get the hacker hoverboard. We also got the hacker hoverboard, the new clan battle, which I mentioned, and then the hacker pack again. So kind of a small update again. I think this update is going to go I think this update is going to go at the bottom of B tier, just above the police update. But the next update is not a good one. We got the virus update, which all you got was the virus event, where you literally just had to break chests and hatch an egg. That was literally it. And hope that you got the huge virus griffin, which you probably wouldn't. And we also got a new secret pet, but you know, like 2 of every secret pet existed, so like that didn't really matter. We also got some more active fuses, which is cool, I guess, and a new huge machine egg, which you get Titanic from, but like that's mostly pay to win. And you also got the virus pack. So all in all, a kind of pay to win update, not really much actual content for free to play players. So I think this update is going down at the bottom of D. But in hindsight, I kind of understand why this was a bad update, because the next 2 updates were absolute bangers. We got the Good vs. Evil event coming up next. This was one of my favorite updates. It all came down to an egg. You got a 50% chance of getting a good pet and a 50% chance of getting an evil pet. I myself got an evil pet, so I was on the evil team. Made your way through zones where half was an evil side and half was a good side, so that was pretty cool. And each side got their own pets. The evil side got to hatch an evil egg, and the good side got to hatch an evil egg, each with good and evil huges. Like the huge avenging griffin, that was a good pet, and the huge evil imp, that was an evil pet. And the good versus evil contest, it all depended on which team hatched the best pets, and obviously evil won for like most of the events, so that was pretty cool. There's also leaderboards where whoever hatched the best pets got a rainbow huge evil imp, which is pretty cool. And we also got a new global event, new clan battle, so like people don't care about. But we also got the good and evil items, which you could combine to get good and evil gifts. Obviously, the evil players only got the evil items, and the good players only got the good items. So, but that was pretty cool. So you had to trade for the good items if you wanted them. Also got the flex exclusive egg, which really no one cared about. And we also got the good versus evil pack, which came with both a good huge and an evil huge, and for the first time ever didn't include the free-to-play huges, so that was a win. But I think this is our first update going into S tier, because like, come on, it's an S tier update, you gotta admit, this is one of the best updates ever. In the next update is also a pretty banger update. We got the Angels versus Demons event, which is essentially part 2 of the good versus evil event. Like, part 2 sounds like a little bit repetitive, and it kind of was, but it was still very nice. We got 3 new event zones, some new eggs, and more new pets, and you actually kept your team, so that was pretty cool. And we got more limited huge pets and a diamond egg, which they did this in Pet Sim X, but they did it with the good versus evil dragon instead. But you also got a raid minigame, which is kind of like the same thing as chest raid in the tech world. But the thing was, for this minigame, there were leaderboards for it. And if you didn't know, which you probably wouldn't, was like I was making a video and getting to the top of the leaderboard, but like it kind of got deleted for some reason, so I wasn't able to upload it. But I ended up getting number 399 on the evil raid leaderboard, so I ended up getting the devil agony right here. So that was actually pretty cool. It was like one of the actual first times hardcore grinding would get you some good huges instead of just luck. But the contest continued, and I think Evil ended up winning this one as well. So like, if you're on the good team, I'm sorry about that. But we got a new Angels versus Demons pack with new good and evil huges. So like, but no one really cares about that. We also got like a database, which is like essentially the same thing as cosmic values. I don't really think anyone uses this though. We got some changes. All in all, a little bit worse than the first. Then a part 1 of the good vs evil event, but I think the icing on the cake was the raid minigame. So this is still going in S tier, just a little bit behind the part 1. But for the next update, we got another event. We got the Lucky Tiles event featuring Rave World, and that was about it. But we also got the Lucky Tile, which every time this breakable goal reached 10,000, then items would shuffle around the area, and whichever one you were standing on, you got. So, and there was a chance to get the huge UV kits in it, but still not a very big update. So I'm going to put it at, let's see, it was better than Tech World and better than the Electric, so I'm gonna put it right there in the middle of B tier. Next up, we got the Disco Party event, which is basically part 2 of the Rave Tiles event, and this event was like the smallest ever. All we got was upgrades and like 3 new zones and new exclusive egg. Like that's literally it, because the devs were all at RDC, so they still made an update though, so we have to give them credit for that. So I'm going to put this update in the bottom of the B tier. It's not C tier yet. It was still a decent update. But the next update, we got a brand new world, Millionaire World. 5 new areas, and at the end, we got an egg with a huge pet, and then a millionaire raffle, which you could, it's basically like real life, you could gamble to have a chance of getting a huge pet. So, and you also buy the raffle tickets from a Millionaire Preston for like a whole bunch of gems. But we also got the Millionaire Run minigame, which basically you had a 50-50 chance of losing your prize if you continue, and there are 20 times. The first room, you only had a 5% chance of losing your prize, but then room 20, you had a 50% chance of losing your prize. But yeah, that's basically the update. I mean, not the best update, but it was still a pretty good update. Still better than the part 2 of the Rave Tiles event. So I'm going to put this between, actually no, not there. Between Tech World and the Hacker World update, because it still was a decent update. But the next update, we got an entirely new event, a Tycoon event. But the main reason for this update was like the SpongeBob egg, because like they collaborated with SpongeBob to bring a SpongeBob exclusive egg, which was pretty cool. But the Tycoon world was where it was. This was actually a pretty good update, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and once you finish the Tycoon, there's really nothing else for you to do, I'm gonna be real. But that comes in the next update. So for now, this update is going below the Lucky Tiles event in B tier. The next update actually saw more of the Dino Tycoon. It saw the Dino Lab Tycoon, which you could add on to your Tycoon. And after you were done, you could rebirth your Tycoon. You could do this as many times as you want, because after you rebirthed, you, where is it? Okay, well, you got the, Dino gift. So this update, better than the first part, I'm going to put this between Prison World and the, between Prison World and the glitched event for now. And while we're here, I'm going to change my ranking on the glitched update. I'm going to put it, just after the, electric update, all the Tech World updates together, because I do think all these updates were better than the glitched update, if I'm gonna be real. They were smaller, but again, there are weekly updates, and there's actually a lot of playability to them, unlike the glitched event. And the next update is yet another event. We have the RNG event, which is basically just what it sounds like. It's an RNG world where all you do is upgrade, get better dice, and get better pets, and some of them are huge pets. But there's also a free-to-play Titanic, so I guess that's nice. But yeah, it's literally just an RNG game. So this update is going at the top of C tier. I really did not really like this update. And I mean, I guess it's the same for part 2. It was literally just a new Titanic with new huge pets, and that's basically it. No new upgrades, no new items. This event is also going in C tier, just below the first part. But the next one is the Kawaii World, and it's literally the exact same as it was from Pet Sim X. There are literally no new things except for Rebirth 9. That is like the only new thing with the Ultra Master XP potion, which I guess is nice. But they even copy and pasted the Kawaii Alley event. So there's literally no new stuff. So this world is going below the RNG events in C. Now the next event I actually kind of liked. It was the Color War event. The update videos didn't really buy that I liked it, but in hindsight I actually played it a lot. It's not like the Good vs Evil event, except there are multiple teams. But the thing is, your team switches every 24 hours. So if you're on the last place team, you thankfully are not screwed for the entirety of the event. And then a new clan battle, and there's another hatching contest. It was kind of still the same thing as the Good vs Evil event, except it was still pretty fun. So this one is going at the top of B tier for me. Now, the part 2 of the Color event is really where I started getting tired of events, to be honest. There's a new exclusive egg, and there's some new zones, and like the teams got reset, and there's like some new huge pets. But like, that's basically it. There's also a bomb minigame and a graffiti gift, which I sold to get a whole bunch of gems. But yeah, that's basically it. It was basically the exact same thing. This is gonna go between the glitched event and the Tycoon event for me. Now, the next update, we finally got a new world, the Elemental World, which is basically like a Pokemon world. So like, you caught pets, you caught different element pets, which was kind of cool, except like the update was bugged almost. Like, the trainer pressed in these quests were kind of bugged, and like it took forever to find the one pet you were looking for. And there was a huge test, but like it wasn't that cool. And there's like elemental gifts, but again, you got them from the quest, which were kind of bugged. So this is probably my least favorite world, to be honest. So this is going in between the police update and the Lucky Tiles event part 2 for me. So now we are getting kind of recent with the Halloween event, and this was one of the best events ever, in my opinion. There was like, it was basically 2 updates in one. There was the Halloween world. It's like most worlds, you got your eggs, you got your quest, you got your candy corn to craft gifts with. But you also got a haunted backrooms. Came with a new huge pet, the huge Lil Melty right here, which they ended up changing later to the huge Glowy the Ghost. And you only got the huge Lil Melty from the gifts. But you know what, still pretty cool. It's basically like 2 updates in one. You could craft candy corn gifts with candy corn. Pretty cool. So this update is going in the middle of A tier for me. The next update that we got is the Halloween event part 2, and this one was worse than the part 1. You got to trick or treat. There was 3 different neighborhoods, and there was a free-to-play Titanic. But the main aspect of the update was like trick or treating, and it was bugged because in the first day of the update, only 5 of these huge vampire bad dragons existed. So like, it was kind of bugged. But it was still a pretty good event, so I'm still putting this at the top of B tier after the Color War event. And the next one is the Olympus World, which is better than the Elemental World. It's definitely better than the Elemental World. They introduced a mechanic, wings, so you could fly between areas, which is pretty cool. You can also upgrade your wings with wing tokens. But they also introduced wood cutting, which is basically like fishing and digging. You also buy better axes and get wood cutting gifts from wood cutting quests. So honestly, a pretty decent world. So I'm going to put this world between the Color War event part 2 and the Dino Tycoon part 1. So the next 2 updates, we don't even really need to talk about them. We can just rank them right away. This first part of the Stay in Line event, terrible event. All you did was AFK, and even though it was good to get a free-to-play huge, it was still F tier. Like, you literally did not play at all. Stay in Line for Titanic, tad bit better. I'm still putting it in D tier. It is still a terrible update. The only thing better about it is that you got a free-to-play Titanic. But the next one is the second to last update. We have the Combine-O-Matic, and I don't even really need to go over this. We probably all remember it. It's going in S tier. It is better than all of the good vs. evil events, in my opinion, so that is an S tier update. And then the most recent update, the anniversary update, tons of new stuff, tons of new huge pets, and a new craftable Titanic, so that is going in S tier as well. So this is my tier list of all the Pet Sim 99 updates. If you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and if you disagree, comment down below what you disagree on. But yeah, if you did enjoy, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, so subscribe.